Good morning.
Is it?
Is it not?
Dunno, Roy. Not sure I've had one for a while. Forgotten what they feel like.
Sorry to hear that. If there is anything I can do.
Don't suppose you could rustle up a top barrister by tomorrow?
I thought Elliot was your barrister.
Yeah, he was, but Imran's money ran out, so he's quit.
At this late stage?
Yep, and I can't afford to hire anyone else.
Well, you might qualify for a legal aid barrister.
Yeah, some poor overworked git will only have an hour to read the notes and no time to prepare it. Don't fill me with much hope. Imran must be kicking his heels.
I'm very sorry.
I can't believe Ty's marrying that man. She's not a fool. She's a good person. So I thought, oh, watch where you're going.
Sorry.
Idiot.
Well, if there is anything I can do, please ask.
Oh, you could get me a coffee, please. And then I'm off to a meeting. I'm stressed, I am angry, and I need to let off steam in a safe place. I've had a difficult week. I fought a really bad craving.
Stop! That bloke's a journalist.
Hey?
I saw him following you, taking photos.
I've seen you somewhere before.
You made a mistake. Who are you working for? The Gazette? Low life?
I don't think he's a journo. I saw him coming out of the solicitor's office this morning. Imran.
Well, the good news is there's no...
Hey! What are you doing?
I think we need to go for a little drive.
Abby, no. Abby, you're scaring me. Will you please just stop the car? Let me out. Will you let me out?
Will we just calm down, will you?
Are you high?
No, I'm not. I've been clean for weeks.
Then why are you behaving like this?
I just want to talk to you.
You're making me late for my wedding.
Yeah, and you'll thank me when you find out what kind of man you're marrying.
Oh, so that's what this is? What is an intervention?
Do you know he hired someone to get dirt on me to use in the custody case? You knew.
He's a right to know if you're using.
But I'm not.
How do you expect us to believe that when this is the kind of desperate stunt that you pull?
Do you also know that this bloke turned up to me meeting today pretending to be an addict trying to get a confession out of me? Now that's desperate.
Okay, yeah, I agree. That's out of order. But everything Imran's doing, he's doing out of love. He only wants what's best for his son.
He wants to cut me out of his life.
No, but he wants to make sure that if you are in his life, that he won't come to any harm. There's a difference.
And what about you? Do you think I'm a danger to him?
Honestly, Abby? Yes. Yeah, I do.
That stuff you said to me at the hospital after he was born, do you remember? You said our mistakes shouldn't define us, it's how we react to them that matters.
I did.
So what's changed? I know I messed up in the beginning, and I know I've made it really hard for anyone to trust me, but I am doing everything I can to put that right. Just like you told me to. I'm taking weekly drug tests. I'm back at work.
And it's a start. It is. But it's going to take time before you can convince me that he's not better off with the stability that we can give him.
So you admit it? That's why you're marrying Imran, after all the lies he's told you to strengthen his case?
It's not like that.
Yes, it is. You would never stoop this low if there wasn't a big fat prize at the end of it. You've always wanted to be a mother, and now you think that this is your chance. Only he's not your son. He's mine.
I know he is.
Then you know what Imran's doing is wrong. He's using dirty tricks to try and deny me my rights, and he's using you to help him. Can't you see that?
He's not using me.
But he needs you, though, doesn't he? A woman on his arm, a mother figure.
We love each other.
Are you sure about that? Eh? Look, just ask yourself this. If there wasn't a baby, would you still want to be spending the rest of your life with him? Because, look, if the answer's no, then please don't do it. Don't marry him. Look, you're better than that.
I promise to you that I will never stop trying to be your friend, your confidant, and your rock. In good times and in bad. On this day, I vow to you that I will love you with everything I have. Because my life will always be richer with you and Alfie in it. Thanks for helping me up the stairs. I can hardly walk in these heels.
I'm sorry if I scared you.
No harm done.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I won't be taken for a fool, that's for sure. You should get that car back to Steve before he reports it stolen.
I'm sorry, okay? I just didn't want you to worry.
So we're not gonna congratulate us then?
Why would I do that? You are fooling yourself if you think this is going to end well.
We love each other. Okay? And I'm not gonna let you destroy that because you think we have some sort of vendetta against you. We just want what's best for Alfie. And right now, that's with us.
Well, thankfully, that's not for you to decide, it's for the judge. And she's going to be very interested to hear how you're so desperate to prove I'm on drugs that you had me followed.
I'm sure she'll understand.
Well, despite your best efforts, you haven't got a single shred of evidence that I am.
That I don't need any evidence, all right? Look, it's obvious. You couldn't convince Toyota to marry me, and you're not going to convince the judge tomorrow. None of this stunt you pulled today. So leave my family alone.
Oh, what? Hey, you think you've got this all sewn up, but you're not the only one with mud to sling tomorrow. So if I were you, I'd start preparing myself for what your life's going to look like with me permanently in it.
It's not very much, but I thought you would appreciate an Eccles cake.
Oh, that's really sweet of you. Is there any particular reason?
Well, I am conscious that you might find today particularly difficult.
Because of the custody hearing, or because it's the anniversary of Seb and Nina getting attacked?
Both. I know that Nina has found today very hard.
Well, thank you. Well, you don't mind if I save it to bribe the judge, though, do you? Might be my only hope.
Oh, by all means. Obviously, it would have been preferable if you'd been able to retain Elliot's services.
Absolutely, but I'd also need several grand in my back pocket. No, it's fine. I just need to prove to everyone that I'm not the train wreck they think I am, and then I can get Alfie back.
I don't agree.
Excuse me?
Well, you say everyone thinks you're a train wreck. I don't think you are.
Thank you. I don't suppose you fancy retraining to be a judge by this afternoon. I've had my phone off. I've been trying to get my head sorted for this afternoon.
I thought you might want a lift to court. You know, a bit of moral support.
Really? Have you got any work to do?
Nothing that can't wait.
All right, well, yeah, thanks very much.
Morning.
What do you want?
To let you know that you can cancel your other lawyer.
Why would I do that?
Because as of this morning, I am representing you again.
I don't think so. I haven't got the money.
Well, somebody else has taken care of it.
What? Who?
I was given specific instructions not to say.
Don't look at me.
Oh, look, that's got a camera still.
There's a chance.
What about his sham marriage to Toya? Everyone knows they only did that so they wouldn't lose custody.
Well, whether we can prove it is another matter. Right, we need to go. Are you heading back? Abby?
Yeah, I just need to pop to the shops first.
Right. Well, I'll see you there. Don't be late.
No, I'll see you in a bit. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be locked up.
Yeah, well, they let me out on bail.
Right, so what do you want?
I need you to lend me some money.
What?
Yeah, I wouldn't ask, but I'm desperate.
You've got no chance, sunshine.
You grass me up, okay? You owe me 20 quid, or I tell that lawyer guy, Imran, that you tried to score off me. See, Ben told me all about your little court case.
You even think about it and you're dead.
Really? I'll go and see him now, shall I?
Yeah, all right. All right, just... Oh, it's naughty, yeah. $16.50, right? Get lost.
I knew you wouldn't let me down. Cheers, Abby. You're a mate.
The menopause.
Abi has satisfied every concern that social services had and shown that she has the adequate support network to assist her lifelong recovery. Not only has Abi met the standards social services expected, she has met the court's requirements of weekly drugs tests and attendance at addiction support meetings, something that Mr. Habib is more than aware of, having had her followed to one. Whilst on the subject of Mr. Habib, may I remind the court that he originally concealed being Alfie's father, whilst he was also representing Abi and telling the world that Abi was a good mother. He was right. Abi is more than capable of caring for her son, baby Alfie. In not allowing her to do so, this court would be depriving a mother of her son and a son of the nurture of his mother when he needs it most.
I do commend you, Mrs. Webster, for turning your life around. The report from social services does give a detailed account of your commitment and dedication.
Clear that I have no malicious intent behind what I have to say here today. I just want sole custody of my son. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to present evidence which Abi's family will find upsetting. I have to be honest. That Abi is presenting a false account of her recovery to this court. It brings me no joy to tell you all that Abi is in fact still in the grips of addiction.
You liar!
Abi.
Mrs. Webster, please control your outbursts.
Your Honor, this simply cannot be true. The court has been conducting regular drugs tests. I would ask the court to stop Mr. Habib from accusing my client without any proof.
Mr. Habib, are you suggesting the court-ordered drug tests are wrong?
No, Your Honor. I am, in fact, suggesting that Abi has found a way to cheat them. I will admit to having had Abi followed by a colleague of mine, Ben Chancellor. These are photos of Abi with a known drug user. And I have a witness who's willing to testify that he saw her exchanging money for drugs. And I would like to call my witness forward now.
Well, I have no sympathy. That's
Did you say it?
I suggest you go back to work.
Unfortunately, I wasn't quick enough to photograph the exchange of drugs, but I did capture the exchange of money.
But you witnessed the drug exchange?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. You're free to go. Mr. Habib, have you anything else to add?
Your Honor, I take no pleasure in having had Abi followed. But such was my level of doubt about her recovery. Such was my level of concern about my son. I'm not proud of my actions, but I did what I had to do as a father. And I hope that now you have seen the true facts, you will agree that Alfie should be with me full-time. And I also hope that now that Abi's family have been shown her deceit, that they will help her back onto the road to recovery.
Mr. Habib, I understand that in this case you are not only the legal counsel, but also the father. So I know the lines are blurred for you. However, in your capacity as a member of the judicial system, having someone followed is about as low as it gets. We all have a right to privacy. It is one of the articles of human rights. Just in case you skip that part of your legal training. You have violated Mrs. Webster's right to that privacy. Let me finish. You would be well advised to remember the ethical responsibilities of your profession the next time you set foot in a courtroom. However, the details of what you've discovered cannot be ignored by this court due to the violation of rights. That in itself is a separate matter. The court cannot ignore these details when we are discussing the care and safety of a child. I'll now deliver my judgment. Weighing up the risks to Alfie, I have decided that Alfie should remain living with his father. While he's in hospital, Mrs. Webster may visit Alfie. On his discharge, Mrs. Webster may have visitations with Alfie weekly. For now, this is what is in the best interests of Alfie.
Something.
Look, even if you could get him to testify that it wasn't to do with drugs, I'm afraid it wouldn't help. It's too late, Abby. Now, we can appeal, but it will take time. I suggest you go home and take a moment to process this, and we can go over options later.
So what? So they've won?
For now, we need to respect the decision of the court. Look, they will be expecting this to make you spiral. Don't give them that satisfaction. I'll give you a call in the next few days.
It's been a tough day. You need a rest.
You're not sure it was a lie, are you?
It's Dean. You and him didn't do book club together. I don't know what to say.
It wasn't what you think. I was giving him money to leave me alone. I didn't get anything from him. I promise you, Kev, I'm telling you the truth.
Okay, I believe you. But the court didn't. All you can do is appeal. You going home, are you?
No, I'm going to see my son.
The good news is that I'm up and dressed and it's not even afternoon.
And I've not kicked off at anyone all morning.
Kevin was in the cafe earlier. He said she hadn't turned up to work.
Hence the visit.
You still have a job?
Consolation prize for losing my son.
You've not lost him. He's still his mum and you always will be.
Alfie's got his shiny, brand new parents, and I've got to step back and accept the situation.
I worry about you. I worry about a lot of things, and I know some of it's daft and in my head, but I know what it feels like to lose people you love.
I'm not going to do anything stupid. I'm too tired. Besides, my unpredictable behaviour's getting a bit predictable.
Right. Do you fancy going for a walk?
A walk?
Yeah, a bit of fresh air, sunshine.
I thought you liked being pale.
I've got sunscreen.
It's Manchester.
I'll buy you an ice cream.
I'll get my coat.
So exactly when were you going to tell me that my...
In such innocence and that, it's you I'm talking about. Look, he loves me. All right, take care of him. He's precious.
After everything we've been through, I'm going to treasure every moment.
I thought you'd have gone for a flake.
Didn't fancy one. How come you didn't get one? Hey? You okay?
Yeah, of course I am. I've got an ice cream with nuts and strawberry sauce. Who could possibly want more?
How's about we get going? It's gone very cold all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Abby.
You okay?
Not really.
Is there anything I could do, or...?
Can you get me baby? Can you bring him here and let me hold him in my arms? No, there's nothing you can do. I just said you can go.
I know what day it was yesterday. And I'll never forget it, and I just wondered if you wanted to talk or...
No more talking. Do you know who I'd like to talk to? Seb. He was good to talk to. Let me tell you something daft. When I was fighting for Alfie in court, and someone paid me solicitor, I thought, that's Seb. That's me guardian angel, helping out his little brother. Didn't work though, did it?
Wasn't Seb.
Well, I know it wasn't Seb.
It was me.
That's nearly £5 for less than 2.
I decided I wanted to put my dad's dirty money to good use. You know, help people. I just wish he could have won.
The judge has decided that I don't deserve him, and they're right. I abandoned him.
Yeah, but that's what you were using.
Well, that makes me sound even worse.
You've turned your life around since then.
In their eyes, Imran and Toya are a much safer bet.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll be good to him. And they'll look after him. But you're his mum. Okay? You'll love him more than anything, especially after everything you've been through.
That's what Elliot said. The thing that bugs me the most is the fact that the judge made the decision based on a lie.
What do you mean?
Ben, the man that Imran paid to follow me.
Oh, yeah, I tried to talk to him about that.
Ben stood up in court and told the judge that he saw me buying drugs.
But you didn't?
No, it was a stitch-up. I was being hassled by this guy called Dean for money, and I agreed to give him some to get him off my back. And Ben saw me. So yeah, money changed hands, but not drugs.
What, so they got it wrong?
No, he didn't get it wrong, he lied.
Well, this isn't right. You've lost your son. And someone needs to know the truth.
Well, me using is a slam dunk. As far as the judge is concerned, it proves I can't be trusted.
No, Imran wouldn't let something like this happen, okay? He's a good guy. If he knew this was going on, he'd put it right. I'm gonna have to tell him.
Speak to Sawyer and I'll get back to you with the time. Okay, yeah. Look, Leanne, I'm gonna have to give you a call back. Okay, yeah, bye-bye.
So when were you going to tell me?
Sorry?
About your little naming ceremony. I just ran into Kelly and she had to tell me, which is more than you were going to do.
I was literally just about to call you.
Oh, please. You think you'd be good at telling lies by now, but you're still rubbish. I mean, what even is a naming ceremony anyway? I mean, have you called a ship after him? Are you going to launch it?
I get that you're angry, okay? But we are not trying to cut you out of Alfie's life here. I mean, Toya and I specifically want you to be there.
Oh, well, that's big of you. You're allowing me to be at my own son's christening, or whatever stupid name you want to call it.
We are trying to make this work, okay? So that way, we can all just get along for Alfie's sake.
Get along? You lied about me in court so you could steal him off me. Well, guess what? One of these days, I'm going to prove it. And when I do, it's not me who's going to be cut out of his life. It's you.
Baby, I feel like a little puppy. You should be ashamed of yourself, but I did stick up for you.
I don't need you to fight me battle, Sal, but thank you.
Yeah, right, I better get back, because Sarah's been a right stickler today, so I'll ring you tonight.
All right, see you later, Sal.
Yeah, I've got it. When can you meet? Can't you meet me now? Come on, I need a little pick-me-up, mate. Sharpish. All right, 2:30 then, yeah? Car park on Pollard Street. Yeah, all right. I'll see you then.
That's a promise.
What do you mean you're doing?
Fresh goes, I've got a 2-for-1 on Easter eggs past the sell-by. Do you want me to get you some?
You were recording me.
Yeah, a trick you taught me. Only this time, there's actually a drug deal to get on camera.
Give me the phone.
I will scream if you don't get off me.
Delete it.
Well, that won't do much good, because I've already sent it to a mate.
You stupid cow.
Charming. I mean, I can tell her to ignore it, and I can delete it from my phone and all.
Really?
If you tell the truth.
And what do you want me to say?
That Imran paid you to lie about me buying drugs.
And why would I do that?
Because it's the truth. Otherwise, this little video, it goes 2 places. It goes to your boss and to the cops.
I haven't even done anything wrong.
You lied on oath.
I just said what I saw.
Well, that's not true, and you know it.
Prove it then.
I don't have to. Because you're going to own up. You're going to tell everyone you were lying. I was not using drugs.
And get arrested for perjury? No way.
Well, we both know where this video's going then, don't we?
If I admit doing what you say I did...
You did?
I'll get arrested and sacked. If you leak that video, I'll get sacked and arrested. It's not much of a choice, that, is it?
Well, look, I don't want to ruin your life, but you've ruined mine. I've lost my child because of you and Imran.
There's nothing I can do about that now.
Yes, there is. You can do the right thing. Oh, please, just help me get him back. Just tell the truth.
Sorry.
Yeah. Not as sorry as you'll be after everyone's seen this video. You've got until 4 o'clock.
I'll be an hour. Think you'll be okay?
No, I'm gonna fall apart without you here.
I'm worried. You've been distracted.
Well, maybe that's because someone down the road has nicked me baby.
Look, I know it's hard, but you'll get it sorted. Just give it time.
I haven't got time. Someone else is bringing up my kid. They're reading to him, feeding him, holding him. It's killing me, Kev.
All right. I'm sorry. I'll phone Terry. I can go tomorrow.
No, it's fine. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just get going with you. Five minutes late. I said 4 o'clock.
Have you sent it yet?
Not yet.
Well, don't. Do what you ask, but you delete the video.
Once you make the call.
Fine.
What made you change your mind?
Does it matter?
What are you doing still here?
An hour, you said. I've been rushed off my feet.
I'm sorry, but you know what Terry's like when he starts chatting.
Yeah, I know what you're like when you're with Terry. Can't be this, can't be that.
Well, I picked up some old programmes. Ken's brother was in one of them, broke his leg, played his first game. Can you believe that?
Poor fella.
Played in London after that. Pretty good, apparently.
So did you have a nice time?
Got through 4 mugs of tea and 2 packets of jammy Dodgers.
Oh, very nice. So while you're living the high life on tea and bickies, I'm here skivvying. It's all right for some, innit?
Look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left you so long.
Ah, it's fine. It's now I can't handle.
Have you seen anything of the child snatchers?
No, but there has been a development.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, I've got a meeting with Elliot and Imran on Monday. Some new evidence has turned up.
What, evidence?
Well, you remember Ben said I was doing drugs?
Yeah.
He's going to admit that he made it up, that Imran paid him.
That's great.
Yeah. Which means I might get Alfie back and everyone will see Imran for the lying scumbag that he is.
So what made this Ben change his mind?
Maybe he just grew a conscience. Fine. I might have applied a bit of pressure.
Abi, you can go down for that.
You know, it's worth the risk. Imran played dirty with me. It's about time he got a taste of his own medicine.
Okay, everyone has their coffees, everyone's happy, so let's cut to the chase, shall we? I hear you're mounting an appeal.
We have evidence which proves that you lied in court about my client allegedly buying illegal drugs.
Really? Would you care to enlighten me as to what that evidence might be?
Yeah, he stood right next to you. Well, go on, tell him.
Tell him what?
What you told me. How he got you to lie about me scoring and how you're going to stand up in court and admit it.
I never said that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, I warned you what would happen if you crossed me. Don't think I won't do it.
Right, I've heard enough. Now, I have no idea what's going on here, but this is clearly an attempt at witness intimidation. So this meeting, or whatever you want to call it, is done.
We need to go.
But you know he's lying. They both are.
I said we need to go now.
Fine. Fine. But you know what? This isn't over, believe me.
I get the feeling that didn't turn out how she was.
Ah. Oi!
Oh, I don't want any trouble, all right?
Well, tough. Because I'm about to bring a ton of it down on your head. You sold me out.
It's nothing personal. It's just a job.
Yeah, well, you're not going to have one when I send that video to your boss and he realises he's got a druggie on the payroll.
Well, he already knows. They both do.
What?
Imran offered me a job yesterday. I'm working for him and Adam now.
Would you just say that again?
Like I told you, it's nothing personal, Abby. Yeah, I was on thin ice at my old job and this was my chance to move on and start again. You know what it's like? You've got to take care of yourself because no one else has gone, Wally. I know it probably doesn't mean much, but I'm sorry for screwing you over.
You're right. It doesn't.
Hey, what's that napkin over?
Unless there's anything else, shall we begin?
Not too late, am I?
Abby, I didn't think you were coming.
Yeah, change plan.
Abby, it's so lovely to see you. You're just in time.
Oh, I wouldn't miss this for the world.
So Leanne's gonna read a poem and Kelly's gonna light a candle, but if you wanted to do either of those, I'm sure they wouldn't mind.
Yeah, sure.
No problem.
Can I have a word?
With you, you've won. But if you don't mind, I'd like to have some memories of my son.
Why the sudden change from this morning?
No, it's not a change, it's acceptance. Like, I can either feud with you and miss out on seeing my son, or I make nice with you and Toya. So here I am, swallowing my pride, waving a white flag. Not saying that I'm happy about it, or that I'll ever be. I'm just trying to accept the reality of it.
And how do I know that you're not going to change your mind again? Cause a bit of trouble.
You don't. But you're not the one who's lost 3 children from their life. And if I don't get over my pride, I'm going to lose another, and I can't let that happen.
We should probably get started soon. Is everything okay?
Yeah. Yeah, everything's fine.
Do you want to be at the front with us?
Oh, that'd be very nice, thank you.
Debbie.
People he will no doubt look to over the years for guidance and advice. So, as we welcome baby Alfie into the world, we are reminded of the beauty of nature, the natural world giving life to all things. Alfie has started his life journey, and the road ahead is unknown. Where will his life take him? And who will walk with him towards his destiny?
Well, I suppose now we aren't at war anymore, we should try our hand at small talk.
Or we could just keep it to chatting about Alfie.
Oh, way to shoot a woman down. I was about to ask how work is. Nothing too heavy.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. It's gone fine. Thanks. It's a bit busy.
Well, that extra member of staff should help with that workload. Hope Ben's settling in nicely. Relax, it's fine. I would have done exactly the same thing.
Well, you'd think I'd asked him to make sushi or something. It's only warming milk, it took him ages.
Actually, Toya, there was another reason why I came today. I was hoping to give this to him. I totally understand if you think it's inappropriate.
No, of course. I'll make sure that it goes somewhere really nice in his room.
Right, well, I'm going to have to rush off, but thank you so much for inviting me. I've really enjoyed it.
Oh, you're welcome. We've loved having you here. Have you signed the memory book? If not, just pop round any time and put something in it.
Yeah, I'll think of some nice words. I'll see you both soon.
Yeah. Bye. You know, I think we might have turned a corner with her.
Keeping hasn't got better, has it?
No, put me right up, Kaz, so less of the cheek.
Did you get it?
Are these all right?
It's borderline, but it should work. It feels light.
It's all there. I'm surprised you don't take cards nowadays.
In my line of work. When do you need it by?
Yesterday?
You know you could get sent down for this.
I'm already in prison. This is me trying to break out. It does me so much good to see him so peaceful and happy.
He is happy, yeah.
Go on, say it. Considering.
I wasn't going to say that.
Yeah, well, he had a fairly action-packed first few weeks, to be fair, though, didn't he?
Slept through most of it. They don't need much at that age. Food, cuddles, sleep.
Sounds like a grand life to me. Seb was good like this and all.
Was he?
Yeah. He's golden. Didn't deserve him neither.
Oh, Abby, no one's saying that. Of course not. We just want what's best for him, don't we?
Yeah, of course we do.
Yeah. I'm so glad we've been able to come to this arrangement. Like grown-ups, like me, you and Imran, working together, putting the past behind us and just making that little one our priority.
Yeah. Do you think that I could take him for a little walk round the Red Wreck? Well, I know you might have some reservations, but I've changed. You know that. I mean, there has to be some trust, right?
Yeah, why don't I come with you? I could really do with a long walk myself. I just feel like I've been holed up in the flat for days.
Yeah, it's all right, I get it.
No, I didn't mean anything by it, honestly. Give us a chance to have a catch-up, have a girly chat.
No, I'm not really the girly chat type. Don't forget it. Need a wee. Just really fancied a little stroll around the Red Wreck with him, that's all.
We didn't know where you were.
The Red Wreck walking Alfie exactly like I told Toya.
You weren't answering your phone.
We were feeding the dogs. I had the phone on silent so it wouldn't scare him if it went... Do you know what? Why am I even explaining this to you?
Because I'm his dad.
Do I have to remind you that he came out of me? Do you know, I have done everything you two have asked me to do, and the minute I have half an hour with him, you presume I sold him for a bag of smack.
We didn't think that.
But he did. You talk about trust and cooperation, but, you know, it's all about control, isn't it?
I may have overreacted.
Yes, you did. Abby, I'm sorry, okay? I know how hard you're trying.
We both want you to be a part of Alfie's life.
As long as when you said jump, I ask how high.
That's not true.
Do you know what? You bleeding out do-gooder types, you're all the same. Look, you talk a good game, but when it comes down to it, you look down your nose at people like me. Just like everybody else.
That time. Absolutely certain.
Oh, hi.
Morning. I mean, it's just a little bit something. Oh. It made me smile.
Oh, that is so cute. Why don't you put it on him yourself?
Oh, he's still sleeping.
Oh, no worries. It's not as if he'll know who it's from anyway. Or even who I am, for that matter. I wasn't having a pop, by the way.
Look, I just want to reiterate the other day's mix-up.
Forget about it. It's already gone.
Even so, if there's any way we can make it up to you.
Actually, it's funny you should say that, because I do have a request.
Fire away.
Well, I was wondering, obviously, with your agreement, if I could spend a whole day with Alfie.
Yeah, that should be doable. Maybe we could go to the seaside.
Oh, no, I meant just the two of us.
Alone?
I just feel it'd be really good for us. Look, I realise I'm asking a lot, but I'm ready. I really am. You don't have to make a decision right now, and if the answer's no...
I don't think it would be a problem. Imran?
When are you thinking?
This Monday coming?
That soon?
It's absolutely fine.
Oh, brilliant.
I bet Fizz was gutted.
Oh, hello. Tea and a Eccles cake. You're trying to butter me up?
Now it's your turn to do the invoices.
No way. Well, if I sort out that intermittent fault that's coming in later, will you do it?
Oh, it's not going to happen.
Hey, Toya, how's me laddo?
Oh, Alfie's peachy, thanks. Yeah, all good. You remember Elsie?
Yeah, of course I do.
Well, it's all a bit out of the blue, but her social worker's been in touch earlier and said we're still in with a shout of adopting her.
Kids are like buses, aren't they? They can't get one for love nor money, then two come along at once.
We just wanted to let you know that this won't change anything for Alfie. It'll be lovely for him having a sibling.
I'm dead happy for you.
Thank you.
Anyway, I should go.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Bye.
So they're taking on another kid. They don't mess about, do they?
Some people have the luck of the devil. They don't matter what they do, they just sail through life without caring the world. Where's the ABS module? I took the one you had in your hand and put it in the car, you numpty.
That was the old one.
Well, so you watched me put it in.
All right. Can we have a bit of calm, eh? Ty, take the old one out and put the new one in.
Why me?
Just do it.
Oh, I can't work under these conditions.
Well, speak to HR about it.
What's wrong with her today, anyway?
Me? What's wrong with you? It's not my problem if he's got engaged.
I bet.
Well, that was uncalled for.
What?
Can I have a word?
Oh.
Look, it's not Tyrone's fault what's going on with Alfie and Elsie.
I'll give over.
Look, no, you're allowed to be upset about it. I'm here if you want to talk.
But I don't give a monkeys about what Toya and Imran are doing. They can adopt the whole flaming world for all I care. They can even adopt him.
I think he's a bit late for Ty. Abby.
I'm fine. All right? Cheers.
Where are you off to then?
Must be no questions and all that, eh?
I'm just asking in case you need a visa.
I don't need a visa. I don't think I need a visa.
Just tell me where you're going.
Costa Rica?
You better Google that one.
Oh.
What do you want me to do? Provide a foreign travel advice section on my website?
Yeah, I do, as it happens. Oh, great, I do need one. Can you get it me by tomorrow?
Sure. But it'll cost you.
Yeah, that's no problem. What can I do you for? I did want to speak to you about something, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was wondering if you could give me an advance on my wages, please.
Yeah, sure.
You're a lifesaver. Been struggling with the rent, but I'll have it all sorted by next month, I hope.
Look, no worries. And if things get a bit too tight, you could always move back in with me and Jack.
Are you off your rocker or something?
No.
What, and Jack's standing by with balloons and a banner, is he?
Pretty much.
Well, no, it wouldn't be fair on either of you.
He misses you. He told me himself.
Did he?
Yeah.
It's too late.
I never stopped loving you.
I reckon you should have.
Come on.
Sorry, I can't do this.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
What are you talking about? Abby?
I think you should go.
Why?
Please, just leave.
I don't understand.
Well, that's fine.
Look, don't do this to me. Don't shut me out. Do you love me? Do you love me?
Of course I do.
Right, then we can make it work. I don't get it.
It's better this way.
Not for me. Not for Jack.
Kev, I can't.
Why? Why can't you? You can at least tell me the truth. You owe me that. Don't do this to me. Don't have me stood here like some utter fool.
No, you're not a fool.
I am. I am.
Kev. I'm leaving tomorrow, and I'm taking Alfie.
In the past, he pulled off some pretty stupid stunts, but kidnapping? That's got to take the biscuit.
Hang on, it's not kidnapping if it's my own son.
He's Imran's son too.
And he's left me no choice. How can you still be taking his side when you know what he's done to me?
I'm not on his side. I'm on your side, like I'm always on your flipping side. Even when we're 5-0 down and you've been sent off for punching the referee, I'm just trying to stop you making a terrible mistake.
Yeah, well, it's Only a mistake if I get caught.
Oh, here's me thinking you changed, and look at you. Same old Abby. I'll do whatever I want, and to hell with everybody else.
Do you know, I'm sorry that this don't fit in with your little plan, but it's happening, so get your head around it.
My little plan? You selfish... This isn't all about me. I had to ask for Jack's blessing. He's probably at home now, you know, waiting to welcome you back. I can't believe I've been so stupid.
Yeah, well, you know, as of tomorrow, I'll be out your hair forever.
Oh, you honestly think I'm going to stand by and let you do this?
Where are you, Kev? I'm not your free baby.
Pooh. I'll help you. It might take a bit of time.
But I don't have time, don't you see that? I can't breastfeed him. I can't do skin to skin. It's not me he smells or hears or sees when he needs comforting, and every second he's away from me, he's bonding with Toya. And even if I win an appeal, I'll never get those moments back. They're lost. And the thought of losing any more is just, keep having this awful dream where he's shouting mummy, but when I go to him he starts screaming because it's not me he wants, it's her. And I know you understand how I feel, because if you were in my shoes and someone took Jack away from you, you'd do everything you could to be with him.
Not that. You'll lose him forever. Once Toya and Imran find out what you're planning.
Yeah, but they'll only find out if you tell them. Please, Kev, I am begging you, if you care about me at all, then you won't try and stop me. Just please, just think about it, please.
I like you, Frank. You seem like a very straightforward...
You down with those bags?
No, I'm fine, thanks. I'm in a bit of a rush, actually.
I just spoke to Kev.
Oh?
Yeah, we had a very nice little chat. So I think it's about time you and I had a little talk, don't you?
Look, I don't know what he said, but it's not true.
So you're not mad at us adopting Elsie?
No.
See, now, that's not the impression Kev gave. I thought we turned a corner with all this stuff. I mean, you got Alfie all day tomorrow.
No, and I'm grateful.
What the hell's Kev playing at? Making threats in the street.
Look, all right, I admit it. I was a bit thrown by Elsie, and Kev caught me having a moment, but he's completely blown it out of all proportion. You know what he's like. Always trying to be my knight in shining armour.
So we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Right? I'll see you tomorrow.
It's me, Kev.
I think we've said all there is to say, don't you?
Not quite.
I'm not going to change my mind.
I know. Which is why I want to give you this. Advance on your wages and a bit extra. It's not much, but it'll help. I don't want you to go. I know why you've got to, and you're right. I'd do the same if I was in your shoes.
I was sure you'd told Imran.
I was gonna, but I couldn't do that to you. I love you too much. We've been through a lot together, you and me. And when you look back on what we had, I want you to remember how good we was, not how I ruined the only chance you had of being with your son.
I will. I'll never forget what you've done for me.
Just tell me if you need anything else, yeah? And promise, if you do get caught, you'll leave me out of it. For Jack's sake.
Of course I will.
Right then.
Kev, I know it's not worth much, but I love you too.
You're late. I thought you'd bottled it.
No chance. Now, will these get me through border controls? No problem.
I hope so.
Well, I need more than you crossing your fingers.
You're not daft, you know the risks.
What am I paying you for? I need to know I'm not going to be stopped and chucked in some Costa Rican prison.
These visas and certificates are the best. They look proper legit. You, on the other hand.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, you know what Cousin Kirsty's like. She'll be all insensitive and...
Who's coming over?
I couldn't exactly tell him why Defo needed to see you today.
I have to say goodbye, don't I? I can't just go.
And don't.
You know, I don't want to leave you.
We're on the same page, aren't we? I don't want you to leave me either.
If I could see any other way of being with my son, I can't lose him. I can't lose another kid. And you too, you'll be better off.
Don't tell me I don't need you. And I'll find someone else.
Oh, look. Steady on, I weren't talking about other women. Ring the flaming X if anyone comes near you.
Oh, thought I could smell something.
So, who's this Kirsty then when she's off?
Oh, it's our cousin. It's her birthday.
And she is desperate to meet Alfie.
Look, can't you see her another day?
Well, we've said we'll go now, and she's having a bit of a family do.
Please, Toya, I've made plans for me little and...
What plans?
Well, I was going to take him to soft play, weren't I?
He isn't even 3 months old.
Well, I thought he might enjoy the colours.
Have you heard of compromise?
Oh, Lee, come on, let's just all take a breath, yeah?
Look, you said that I could spend the whole day with Alfie. That was the agreement.
Well, if we could just postpone until tomorrow.
No, I need to take him now.
Why aren't you listening? You can see him tomorrow.
Abby, are you all right?
Yeah, of course I'm all right. I just miss him, that's all. Sorry. No, tomorrow's fine. It's perfect.
Yeah. Well, you can come in the morning and pick him up, yeah? And do you know what? I think he would love the bright colours at soft play. I think that's a really lovely idea.
Breathe. What's happened?
Toy's taking Alfie out for the day. That's it, Kev. I've lost him.
Well, it's a setback. Just tell her. It was agreed and you want to see your son.
I did. I kicked off, but they were looking at me like I were a proper crank, and I thought, you know what? Yeah, I do look like a crank. I look like a woman who's trying to hide something, so I was just stood there and nodding, but now...
Can't you go tomorrow?
Kev, the plane tickets are for today, and I have told you I can't do this anymore. My head's going to explode. We have to go today.
So where are they going?
Just to visit some cousin.
Right, well, we've got to stop Troy taking Alfie with her.
I can't stop her. I have tried.
Well, I haven't. I'll make sure they don't go anywhere.
Oh, don't.
I've got tickets, visas, passports. I've got a load of baby formulas here. I'm all set.
Good. Well, good. But
I couldn't do this without you.
maybe I should stop helping you then, eh?
You're an amazing bloke. Do you know that?
It has been said. You'll let me know you're safe, won't you?
Oh, we will be.
No, still, let me know.
I can't risk it, Kev. You know that.
Well, so... once I drop you at the airport, that's it.
Kev.
Oh, I know you gotta go. It's just...
My little fella, you look after your mum, yeah? She's a good one. The best.
I'll never stop loving you. I'll go and get a car.
What if someone sees you?
He's round the back. I'm allowed to drive my own car.
is for you, sweetheart, so we can be together. Okay.
Hey. Sorry that I wake you.
I
jumped again?
No, I will. You checking up on me?
No. Well, actually, that's why I'm here. Oh, rather, it's not why I'm here.
What?
I came here to apologise. The way I've been with you, it's not fair. You were Alfie's mum, and, well, the two of us are going to be forever linked, so I just want to make sure that we're okay.
Me too, of course. Is that everything?
I have made a difficult situation even more so, and so basically what I'm saying is I'm going to stop being such. But I'm sure you can think of a decent enough insult to put there. We're going to give you regular visitation rights. I know that Alfie lives with Toya and I, but that doesn't mean that you don't get to see him. I just want to do what's best for him. For our son.
So do I. Obviously, he's all that matters.
So we can be civil?
Absolutely no bother. We might even be mates, eh?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. Is Toya picking him up later?
No, I'm dropping him back.
Right. Just one sec. I will see you soon, sleepyhead. I love you. What's the case for?
The suitcase. That's Kev's diet record collection. He was clearing out the loft, and he gave me first dibs on. But I told her ABBA really isn't my thing. No, don't look.
Oh. Big names too. And to think I came here to apologise. You know, I just had this little prick of conscience when all this time you were planning on kidnapping him.
It's not kidnap, he's my son.
No, and he is mine. And he is under my care. Give him to me. Give him to me. Now.
Oh, pretty soon she'll be able to meet Elsie. Everything right. I took drug tests. I used the correct legal channels. I abided by the court's ruling. I deserve to have custody of Alfie, but your lies, you lied to take him away from me. And I was supposed to just sit back and let it happen, watch you and Toya bring him up under my nose. I tried to tell the truth to people, but who was going to believe me, an ex-addict, over the upstanding solicitor? Do you tell me what else was I supposed to do?
Abby, I understand that you love him. I understand that you don't want to see him go. But you're in no fit state.
You're the one not fit to be a parent.
I'm his father. I would do anything to keep him safe.
Take him away from his mother.
Raise him in a secure, drug-free home.
You're saying that like you still believe it.
I believe that you bought drugs. Abby, I've seen the evidence.
You've seen what it suited you to see. Don't deny it.
Give him to me, please.
And now your lies have won. Because you'll tell him that I was going to take him and I'll never get to see him anymore. Well, I'd rather not have to cope with that. Thank you. Because I've already lost 2 sons. And I cannot cope with losing another one. life without you is no life.
What's the hold-up? We need to... Ah. So you were part of this little plan too, were you? You left her no choice. You doctored the car so that it wouldn't start. So you could help her get away. After everything she has done. The lying, the cheating. And she has brought you nothing but trouble. I mean, you're not even together anymore. But you would still risk prison to help her take my son from me. I feel sorry for you. Well, don't feel sorry for me. I love her. I'd do anything for her. I don't even think you're capable of love. The way you use people to get what you want, including Toya. I don't think she'd be with you if she knew the truth about you lying in court. I love my son. Abby is not... You've ruined her life! As though it wasn't ruined enough. You saw what she went through with Seb. You was part of it. You comforted her after the trial. Whatever went on between you that night, you knew she was broken. And when Alfie came along, the one thing that could possibly mend her, you took it away. So if anything happens to her, it's all on your head. I'm taking my son home. Yeah, you do that. And while you're there, think about the fact he might never know his mother because of you.
What are you doing for the Jubilee?
I'm a bit worried about her frame of mind. It's okay, she's back. Where have you been? Oh, I thought... I can't tell you what I thought.
I can't tell you where I've been because I don't know. I don't know where I was going. I just needed to clear my head. Not that I've cleared it now, but...
Imran's not going to the police.
He's not?
He left you a message. I left you a million.
Sorry.
It's gonna be all right. It's all gonna be all right.
Do you think he's okay?
Why'd you come home? Take the risk.
I nearly didn't. But then I thought, well, Alfie'll never know me. He'll never know who I am. And I kept thinking about Seb. I had the weirdest feeling that he was with me somehow, that I felt him. I know that sounds daft.
No, it doesn't. I was hoping he was watching over you.
He gave me this for our wedding, as you know. But I want Alfie to have it because it links us all. You see, it's the only thing that does. And even if I don't get to give it to myself, I have held it in my hands. And I know when he holds it in his little hands, that will be touching. It's kind of...
Hey, you will get to give it him yourself.
Well, I doubt that. But you can. And I can think about him holding it when I'm in my prison cell.
Not going to happen.
Yeah, well, you know, I know you said that Imran's not going to call the police, but I don't trust a word that man says.
Look, I know what he's done,
I'm
but...
sorry to burst your bubble, but he's going to say that, ain't he? To make me come home, ready to be arrested.
No, I don't think so. He said he wants to put things right. Look, give me these back. As a gesture of trust.
He's seen the name, so Annie. So I step foot on a plane and the coppers will swoop.
You're not going to either way. You're not going to try and run again.
No, I'm not. I thought about it, but then I realised there's no point without Alfie, and that's why I came home. But at least when I'm in prison, there's a chance that I might see him again, you know. It might not be for a long time, but still.
Whatever happens, you'll still have me. I need you. I want you in my life. And whatever happens in the future, if, and I don't think it'll happen, if you are arrested, I will be by your side, visiting every day until you come out, fighting to clear your name, shouting how Imran lied, until they listen.
And then what?
And then when they've heard the truth, and you've got Alfie back, I'll welcome him into this house. I'll be his dad. Like you've been mum to Jack. We'll be a family.
That's a nice future you've painted.
Yeah, well, it can happen. Just tell me. It's a future you want too.
Kev. Of course I do. Hello? Oh, you actually said that? Right, okay, well, thanks for letting me know. And yeah, I'm good for a meeting whenever. Okay, bye. Imran told Elliot.
Well, he said he would. Like I said, I believed him.
But why the sudden U-turn? Why now?
Well, does it matter?
Well, maybe it come from Toya. You know, I never thought she was a bad person. Do you think it'd be safe for me to go and give him this?
Well, I don't see why not. Go on.
Well, you don't have to come with me.
Have you not listened to a word I've been saying? I'm not letting you out of my sight ever again.
I love you. Toya taking Alfie to her cousin's. The car's gone and no one's answering at the flat, so...
Yeah.
You know then, Imran's told you, look, I just want to spend a bit of time with him. I just want to give him something.
Yeah,
Where's Alfie here? Where's Toya?
yeah, look, I've got some bad news. Toya and Imran, they're in a car accident.
What?
Leanne's gone to the hospital.
Are they all
I
right?
don't know. Okay, she's not been in contact.
Carl.
It was fixed.
Look, why don't you go back? I'll call you if I hear anything.
Yeah, I want to take Alfie with me.
But no, I can't.
All right, well, can I have a bit of time with him? We'll stay here where he can see us.
Yeah, sure.
My gorgeous boy. I don't expect you to wear it. If you're anything like your brother, you'll never wear anything I get you, unless it's Spider-Man pyjamas. But I hope that you keep it somewhere safe for when you're old enough to understand. And until then, I shall keep it safe for you.
I hope they're gonna be all right. Imran and Toya.
You need to. You definitely.
I only tampered with the ignition, which I sorted.
You sure?
100%. There was nothing wrong with that car when they got in it.
Okay. Worried that Nick still hasn't heard anything.
Is it worth giving the hospital a ring?
Oh, well, probably won't tell you anything, but I'd like to know if they're all right.
Well, it's worth a try. I'll get it.
Abi Webster.
Yeah?
May we come inside? Are you Abigail Webster?
I knew Imran didn't mean it. He's called her.
Look, what's this about?
I need you both to come down to the station to answer some questions relating to a recent car incident.
You mean the one involving Imran and Toya? We've just heard about that. How they doing?
Unfortunately, Mr. Habib died at the scene. So now this is a very serious matter.
playing good cop.
How long have you been a mechanic, Mr. Webster?
Too long. Going on nearly 40 years.
So it's safe to say you know your way around a car?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Habib's car was in your garage today. Is that right?
Yes.
Why?
His wife...
Toya.
Couldn't get it started.
Is it common practice to take a car into a garage because it doesn't start? I know nothing about cars myself. Just about remembered to put petrol in, to be honest. But in my time, I have had a few cars that wouldn't start, so I'd call out roadside recovery to get it going. I don't recall them taking it back to the garage because it had failed to start.
There was a fault with the ignition pack.
A fault you failed to find at the roadside, yet managed to diagnose back at your garage.
I needed an OBD scanner. That was in my garage.
You're not trying to blind me with science, are you, Mr. Webster?
No.
Good. Now, forgive my thickness, but the OBD scanner you referred to is an onboard diagnostic device, a handheld device found in any mechanic's toolbox, correct?
I didn't have mine with me. I bumped into Toya on the street.
On Victoria Street?
Yes.
And your garage is based on Coronation Street?
Yes.
Look, you and I know each other pretty well.
You
so-
investigated my son's murder. You've asked me to help, right? I'm not under arrest.
No. And of course, you do have the right to a solicitor.
Yada,
and
yada, yada.
we can take a break whenever you want.
Mallorca, Ibiza, Benidorm.
Should we just see how this goes, and you can stop me at any time if you do feel that you want a solicitor?
Do you think I might need a solicitor?
That depends.
On
what unfolds.
What unfolds?
We're simply trying to piece together the events leading up to Mr. Habib's death.
Of course, but I don't know why you're asking me about him.
How would you describe your relationship with you and Mr. Habib?
Relationship?
Well, he is the father of your child, Alfie. Is that correct?
Yes.
So, how were relations between the two of you?
All right.
All right. Even though in Alfie's custody hearing, he accused you of being on drugs.
Could you tell me what work you did on Mr. Habib's car?
Not much, to be honest. I traced the fault to the ignition pack and fixed it.
What was the fault?
Just a loose connection. Clipped it back in, sorted.
And the brakes? What work did you do on them?
Brakes? Never touched the brakes.
Could there have been anything you did that may have interfered with the brakes and stopped them functioning?
I only fixed the ignition. I didn't touch anything else.
I just can't. It can't be.
Before you start, you did not call the brakes on Toya's car.
I know.
Oh, I thought you were going for a kick-off. Look, you and Imran, you were close. Sorry.
Yeah, Mama will be spinning in a grave. She's raised a grass. It just didn't feel right with the police hauling you in when he was obviously the one in the wrong.
You went to the cops?
Look, he couldn't live with himself. He was a good man, don't hate him.
I can't believe he told you.
Yeah, well, he would have done good by you if that car hadn't have crashed.
I know.
It's all a mess, isn't it?
Do you think someone's got a grievance against you?
But now I am heartbroken that the poor kid's lost his dad.
We need to get him here. Get him feeling secure again.
Kev, a court ruled that I wasn't fit to have him.
Yeah, based on Imran's lies. You've heard what the social workers just said. They'll listen with an open mind.
Yeah, they'll hear me out, but what's to stop him ruling the same again and placing him with a foster family, God knows where?
Us. We fight for him. He belongs with you.
But Alfie, he hadn't just lost his dad. He's lost his roots.
We won't let that happen.
I'm trying to think like social services. And Imran, he'd have him reading by 3. He'd know his 12 times table by 5. He'd grow up playing rugby and he'd go to uni.
But he's still a mate. But most importantly, he'll know he's loved by everyone. And most of all, by his mum.
No, it's fine. He's not, though.
Abby, come on, don't do this, not now, please.
He's lost his dad, he needs his mum, and she's not in any fit state.
No, Abby, please.
Well, I'm sorry, I know you're grieving. But this is where secrets have got us. I've been in contact with a social.
Who are you?
I'm Alfie's mum. Sorry.
No, Abby, I'm sorry. You have to believe me, I didn't know. If I'd had any idea...
Elliot's already been in touch with social services. They know he lied in court. I'm sure they'll fill you in with the details. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of it's not very pretty. But for what it's worth... And believe me, I've had enough people say it to me and it ain't much help. I am sorry for your loss. Both of you. And him. No one deserves to grow up without a dad.
I should have said straight away.
How'd it go? Kev said that you were seeing a social worker.
Got to reapply for custody.
When's the hearing?
Tomorrow. She's going to call me back later with an update.
Take the rest of the afternoon off.
I'd only sit around fretting. Have you moved me overalls?
Yeah, hung up.
Hey, it'll be all right.
You reckon?
You seen the tweet off counter? New kit's dropped.
Sure, man.
You're not gonna like it.
Is that lace-up colour?
Oh, wait until you see the away kit.
Well, can't you move?
It's the oak that kills you.
I didn't want to say anything before, but Troy has been arrested on suspicion of murder. I saw Nick. He told me to keep it under our hats.
I can't be feeling responsible for all this chaos.
Look, whatever went on between Troy and Imran in that motor is anyone's guess. But it's got naught to do with you. Unless you found out he lied in court about you. The only one good thing to come out of any of this is us getting full charge of the baby. End of story.
Oh, have you heard the latest? It's all kicking off big time.
What is?
Oh, there's been a massive outcry. Everyone's on the way down there now to protest.
County's new kit.
Yeah, Tim's on his way.
Yeah, he sent me a picture.
Well, I'm glad to see you've got your priorities in order while Rome burns.
He texted me.
What, have you heard what they're chanting? It's a collar, it's not a shoe. It's a collar, it's not a shoe. Club's had to release a statement and everything.
I'm going to crack on with this Toyota.
Found out. I mean, Kevin has 2 girls and they flee the nest, and all these years later he's got 2 lads.
Well, not yet.
Well, if they can't see that you and Kevin would give them a gentle and loving home, they need their heads checking.
I go into these courtrooms, Sal, and I feel like something out of Train Spotting. Dread it.
Do you know, I've never even seen Train Spotting.
You just have to stand there while they rearrange your life.
Well, I'll be on your side.
I'd have been lost without Kev.
Yeah, well, he's very good in that department. Used to get Sophie to help him with his Airfix models. Rosie wouldn't even entertain it.
You must miss them.
Oh, well, let's not forget I've gained 1 more. And I've got Tim, and he's not without a childish streak.
Oh, I've heard about County's new kit.
And imagine getting so worked up over a collar.
Kev and Tyrone are no better.
Big kids, all of them.
I wouldn't mess it up this time.
I know you wouldn't.
I'd go to every single parents' evening, and, you know, I'd even listen to what the teacher was saying.
Do you know, I used to take a notebook when Rosie was at Oak Hill, just to make sure I got everything down, because it was costing me.
Any more for any more, as they say.
But have you ever seen Train Spotting?
Have I ever been train spotting? Every Saturday, when I was a youngster, usually down at Victoria, but sometimes cycled down to Crewe. Although I was in Liverpool in 1968 to see the 15 guineas special set off for Carlisle via Manchester, I hasten to add. Yeah, August the 11th, the last steam passenger service. Great Britain.
Oh, sorry. This is Corrie. Hello?
Only me.
Where have you been?
I went back to Sal's.
And did you speak to the social worker or not? I didn't know if she'd be ringing the house phone. I'd been scared of going to the toilet.
Oh, it's not good news. Best case scenario, I get custody under the supervision of a foster parent. I have to move in with a total stranger if I want to raise my own son, so they can breathe down my neck and look down the nose and report me if I get the words wrong to a lullaby.
Yeah, but you're not using.
Even if the judge believes that, this is still the best we can hope for. So much for our cute little family, eh?
Won't be forever, surely. Look, and he might be more keen for us to get custody with something like this in place. A backstop.
I just want him here with us.
Look, one step at a time. You better pull your finger out and get ready, otherwise you're going to be late again.
You're in a good mood.
Yeah, I didn't sleep well. Why have you got your work gear on?
I didn't think Jack would appreciate seeing me in my grundies while he's trying to eat his cornflakes. Well, I'm going to put a few hours in at the garage, or I'll just be sat here worrying about this flaming court hearing.
Chloe seems to think it'll be all right.
All right. Look, best case scenario, I have to move out of here, move in with a total stranger while she keeps tabs on me in case I give my son away. Or sell him for crack. It's hardly a win-win, is it?
Why have you not got your school clothes on?
I don't feel well.
I've not got time for this.
I said I don't feel well. It's not my fault.
Fine, but don't think you're going to be sat on your backside all day. I want you to do your own work. Clear?
Crystal.
Just give him a break, eh? This can't be easy for him either.
Yeah, I know. Hey, can't come.
Don't be daft.
Look, just let me know what goes on, yeah? And remember what Chloe said. Stay positive.
Don't shoot me gob off, yeah. Kev.
What? Where have you been? I've been worried sick.
I just needed to get out for a bit.
Yeah, okay. Look, can we at least talk about what happened now?
Haven't you got to go to the court hearing?
Oh, no, I said to your dad that I'd be fine on my own.
But you don't have to on your own. You should go.
And what are you going to do while we're there?
I've got an Xbox, Dad. I'll be fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Right, well, try and do a bit of homework while you're at it as well.
Okay. I hope it goes all right.
Thank you. Do you want to drive?
Yeah.
So as I explained before, I'll be doing all the talking, so you don't have to say a word. Okay?
Yeah. So, is there anything else that you want to know or that you need?
Look, try and relax. It's going to be all right.
Will you stop saying that? How do you know it's going to be all right? Sorry, I'm going to go outside for a minute. I need some air.
Her relationship with Charlie and Lexi's father was tumultuous, to say the least, due to him being abusive and controlling.
She can't prove that.
Only once this partner was out of the picture, Mrs. Webster voluntarily gave up care of the twins. This, plus the chaotic nature of Alfie's birth and following legal battle with his father, cast severe doubts on Mrs. Webster's abilities to provide a stable environment for a child.
What's she writing?
In conclusion, we would recommend Alfie remains in the care of the local authority.
My client doesn't deny that she's made mistakes in the past. In fact, she'd be the first to admit them. But she's clean now, and she's fully committed to completing any program that the court deems necessary in order to prove herself. She has a steady income from her job as a car mechanic, and a husband who is fully committed to loving Alfie as his own.
What's up?
My
He's
client
doing a
and
good
her
job.
husband have
Yeah,
a
but he's
steady
also-
income
No,
residing
he
in a
knows what he's
residential
doing.
area of Witherfield.
You need to trust him.
They live with her husband's son
She's not writing anything down now.
and provide a strong and stable family life for Alfie to return to.
No, wait, I need to say something.
Abby.
Sorry, I know you've done a really good job and everything, big words and all of that, but I need to speak up for myself.
I wouldn't advise that.
Noted. First of all, I am dead sorry for what I said out there. If I'd have known you were my judge, I would have kept my gob shut.
Good idea.
I didn't mean any of it. Well, not most of it. I was stressed because this means so much to me, more than anything. She said a lot of stuff that was true. I wasn't the best mum to the twins. I wasn't, and I was an even worse mum to Seb. And the best thing I probably did for the twins was give them up. But it was anything but easy. I miss them every day, just like I miss my Seb. But I knew in my heart that it was right to stop fighting for them, that they would be better off without me. But I know just as strongly that Alfie would be better off with me. I am in a good place and I have got good people surrounding me. I'm ready. Please don't take him away.
This hasn't been an easy one, but then cases like these rarely are. I've weighed up everything I've heard today. Everything I've heard within this courtroom. I shall clarify. It's my ruling that Alfie Franklin be placed with his mother, Abigail Webster, in a mother and baby foster facility. I'm granting an interim care order to the local authority in order for them to assess Mrs. Webster's progress with her son.
Can't believe it.
Mrs. Webster, this is not a ruling in your favour. It's a chance to prove yourself. You and Alfie will stay in a foster home together and be rigorously assessed. I'm going to repeat that. Rigorously assessed. If in time you have proved that you truly are able to prioritise Alfie's needs over everything and anyone else, then there might be an opportunity to release him into your care permanently.
Thank you.
Well done, big gob.
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
Have you packed the Weather County ones that me and Jack got him?
Yes.
Oh, good. And give him a big cuddle from me, yeah?
Why can't this woman come stay with us?
It doesn't work like that.
Why not?
Because the focus has got to be on Abby and Alfie. But we'll get to see blows, won't we?
Yeah?
I am counting on it. Alfie needs his big brother. I am going to miss you loads, though. Both of you.
Yeah, me too.
Are you going to be all right in the garage? Because I'm not going to be able to work while I'm with the foster carer.
Me and Ty will make it work. Right, is that it?
Yeah. Oh, no. Hang on a sec.
Seems dead excited.
Yeah, she is. Because she didn't think she'd get this second chance.
She and Alfie will be home with us soon, though, won't they? She just has to show this woman what a good mum she can be, right?
Yep. And then they'll be on with us soon.
Look after yourself.
Wendy's seen it all before, so don't hesitate to ask her anything. She's here to help, not to judge.
When I saw your name on the forms, I thought you were Greek.
Papadopoulos was my husband's name.
You divorced?
Widowed.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Where have you come from?
Coronation Street. Do you know it?
No, not really. It's where they had that sinkhole last year, isn't it?
Yeah. I couldn't have a glass of water.
Oh, of course. Anything for you?
No, I'll be going, if that's all right with you.
Yep.
You shout if you need anything, yeah?
I've got everything I need right here, Tom. This is it, Alfie. It's just you and me. And the other lady, but she seems nice enough, eh? I promise, for once, that I am gonna do everything right. I'm not letting you go again. Do you want a cup of... Is that what I think it is?
Well, I do have to keep a written record of your progress, but it's nothing sinister.
Guess I didn't get top marks today.
It's not a matter of keeping score. It's more of an aid memoir.
A what?
Something to jog my memory when I have to talk to social services.
No, I might have had 3 kids before, but it's been a long time since there were babies, and I know Mary Poppins then. But it will be different now, because I'm different. I need some guidance.
Well, that's why I'm here. There is nothing in these notes for you to be scared of. I tell you what, why don't we go out for that cup of tea?
Yeah, defo. Can we go and see Kevin?
On Coronation Street?
Yeah, if that's all right.
Yeah, I suppose that's all right. Yeah.
Cool. 2 years now. It's not too bad once you get to know it.
I'm sure.
You all right?
Absolutely, yes.
You sure? You just seem a bit, I don't know, tense.
I'm fine, really.
Hello, stranger.
Could you just...
Yes, of course, you go ahead.
So there's been no improvement since we adjourned?
She's probably trying to keep a low profile while she writes notes upon me knee.
How do you mean?
Oh, earlier she was acting shifty. I think she's reporting back on me.
Well, I think you're doing brilliantly.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm not joking. You're a natural with him.
Well, let's hope that she thinks that, and then I can come back here.
Hey, won't be long now. Sure, I've seen her somewhere before.
Yeah, well, maybe you will.
Why'd you say that?
I don't know. She's been acting dead awkward since she got here. It's like she's trying to avoid someone.
I try to avoid most people round here.
Does that include me?
Especially you.
Oh.
I just can't seem to shake you off.
I love this. Just being idiots like the old days.
Yeah, I don't miss your lousy tea.
Oh, you reckon this dishwater's any better, do you?
Ah, when you gonna grace us with your mechanical skills again?
What, here? Depends on childcare, I guess. The thing is, though, I've just got him to myself. I don't want to waste a single second with him.
Yeah, okay. You take as long as you need. Your job will always be here if you want it.
Sorry to be a friend sponge, but we're due at the clinic for Alfie's checkup.
Right, well, we'd better leave you to it.
I'll definitely see you tomorrow.
If you're sure you're not bored of me.
Well, you can't be worse than Ty.
No, he really is hard work. Talking of work, you put that thumping on his leaking.
What?
Ah, made you look.
Babe, how are you?
Yeah, not bad.
Wendy Crozier? Yeah, don't pretend you haven't seen me.
Hang on, do you still know each other?
You could say that, yeah.
Go on, then. What brings you back round here? Did your witch's broom take a wrong turn?
Well, for your information, she's supervising me with little.
Her?
We should get going.
Why? Is that a problem?
Well, it is for you. I wouldn't turn you back, otherwise she'll stick Alfie on eBay and she'll flog him to the highest bidder.
You what?
Ignore her. We're going to miss our tram.
Yeah, go on. Jog on.
Tracy, you can't just go mouthing off at her in the street. What's all this about?
I think you should ask her.
Abby, now.
Don't show your face around here again, you evil cow. Otherwise I'll rearrange it for you.
Do you know what?
There you go.
Cheers.
Alfie's out for the count. Obviously, too much excitement for one day. Look, I know you said you didn't want to talk about what happened to Tracy, but you can't just tell me that that was a misunderstanding.
If you must know, Ken and I have a bit of history.
Really?
Things didn't end that well.
I see. So, how come this is the first time I'm hearing about it?
Because it's private. Besides, I assumed it was all water under the bridge, but obviously not for Tracy.
And is that all there is to it? Because, look, if I'm going to have to mud wrestle Tracy in the street, I'd at least like to know what I'm fighting about.
Even if there was more, it's not my style to kiss and tell.
Oh, no. If you've got dirt on Ken Barlow, I want to hear it.
Put it this way. You're not the only one with a few skeletons in the cupboard.
Oh, blimey. How bad are we talking?
My lips are sealed.
Oh, you rotten tease. Get as much sleep as I ever did. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I better.
Yeah, of course. Look, he's awake if you'd like to see him. I mean, we're meeting Wendy, but we've got 5 minutes. If
Thanks, but I can't. Sorry, I've got to go.
Abby, wearing jeans and a hoodie, squeezed the tea bag more than 3 times. Was she tense? Or does she just like strong tea? Or does she secretly abuse tea bags?
Do I have to keep telling you? It's standard notes, nothing sinister.
When interviewed, the tea bag said, given the choice, I wouldn't be plopped into boiling water. Or the sink.
Shall we take Alfie to the park?
I wasn't being difficult, I was just joking. Look, you did write that down.
No. Do you want to get Alfie ready, or shall I?
Or me? No, I really want to, genuinely. Look, write that down.
I'm dead ill, honest.
You get a slice of cheese, you get a bit of mustard, if you've got any, and then grate some more cheese on top. It is 5 stars on your spy chart.
Or you could give Alfie his bottle.
Well, Alfie first, always. I do want royalties, though, if you do use my recipe.
Oh, well, we're short of the first ingredient, bread.
Huh.
I'll nip to the shop. I forgot, but... Abby.
I thought you were on my side.
Hottest curry I ever had, nearly took me.
Never in all my time fostering have I felt the need to lock away my belongings.
I have a right to know what you're saying about me.
And does that trump my right to privacy?
Oversensitive, wounded, the areas for improvement. That's what you said.
Should I have added untrustworthy to that list?
I thought I was getting somewhere till I read that, so thanks for the kick in the gut. Now, I'm going to go feed my son, unless that's another area for improvement.
Ed! I knew all the keyboard shortcuts. Copy and paste, etc. My favourite one is Control and F. finds all instances of a word in a document, like wounded. 1 result. Oversensitive. 2 results.
Yeah, well, I think my little tantrum proved your point with that one.
Brave. 4 results. Capable. 3 results. Determined. 17 results.
Do you really think that?
That's what I wrote in your report, didn't I?
I shouldn't have looked at it. I'm sorry.
I'm kind of glad you did, actually.
Why?
Because it shows what's holding you back. You only focus on your shortcomings, not your good qualities.
We need a microscope.
Well, there you go again. You spend so much time worrying about the tiny things you're struggling with. You don't see the hundreds of things you're doing brilliantly.
Really?
Trust me. This isn't my first time of doing this. Although it will be my last.
What? Are you packing it in?
Once you and Alfie are safely back home, I'm going to retire. And I have a feeling that'll be sooner rather than later.
Well, what makes you say that?
Because that's what my report recommends. That you and Alfie go back to be with Kevin, where you belong.
You're kidding me? No, I couldn't have done it without you. Oh, please, don't retire. You're brilliant at this.
It's time. And I can assure you, I couldn't have wished for a better last placement than you and Alfie.
Right, well, that's the second time you checked them stairs out since we got here. Are you worried that Tracy's going to come after you again?
Well, can you blame me after last time? I thought she was going to attack me in the street.
Yeah, you and me both. Look, the whole point of us coming round here is so that you can put things right between the two of you.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, but if I'm going to be moving back with Alfie, I want you to be able to come and visit me, preferably without body armour. You still haven't told me what you really fell out about.
I said... Ken and I had a bit of a thing back in the day. Ended up costing me his marriage.
And Tracy's never forgiven you.
Well, it's only the half of it. After Ken and I split up, he went back to Deirdre, and I married Christos. Then when Christos died, I moved back here, and, well, Ken and I started working together again.
Oh, hello.
Nothing happened. He'd remarried Deirdre by then.
So, well, what's the problem?
Deirdre got jealous, asked me if there was something going on.
And what did you say?
I lied, said there was.
What? Why? Oh, all right, because you wished that there was.
Wanted to split them up. It was horrible and selfish, and I never forgave myself. Nor did Ken, as it turns out. Told me he never wanted to see me again.
Yeah, but, you know, that was years ago. Surely if you went round and, you know, you told him how sorry you are.
What? And now Deirdre chased me down the street with a frying pan?
Yeah, I doubt that. She died years ago.
She never. Oh, poor Ken.
Look, just go round there.
Can't. Not with Tracy on the loose.
You leave Tracy to me.
No, I don't want you caught in the middle.
It was tough. You've helped me, so I am going to return the favour. Hiya.
Oh, you all right? Where's your pet Rottweiler?
What if you mean Wendy? She's back at the house. Yeah, placement finishes soon, so she wants me to get used to having Alfie by myself.
That's a shame, because I had a juicy bone for her. I was hoping it'd get stuck in her throat.
You know what? I came here to say sorry you were upset about seeing her again, but if you're just going to make snide comments...
No, wait. I'm sorry. It's just seeing her again brought everything back, but I shouldn't have taken it out on you.
No, you shouldn't. But I'll let you off. You know what? I'm parched. You don't fancy a brew at Roy's, do you? It's been ages since we had a proper catch-up.
I can't really. I've got a load of orders to get through.
Fine. If it's more important to you to sell a few carnations.
Oh, go on then. Mary, I'm just nipping to Roy's for a bit. I'm all yours.
After you.
So, who wants to... With a bit of manic laughter. Do you know, he asked her once if she had a boyfriend, and she said no, but I have got anxiety and a pogo stick.
What? But, well, look, if you've got a bit of time off, then why don't we, have another brew at Roy's, my treat?
No, I shouldn't really. I should get back.
Thank you. It was really nice to see you.
Goodbye, Owen. Traitor!
Trace.
I don't want any trouble. Oh, really? Because I thought that was your middle name. Hang on, it does begin with a T. Trollop.
That's enough.
And you, Dad? Mum would turn in her grave.
Wendy just wanted to apologise for what happened all those years ago.
I really am very sorry if I caused Deirdre distress.
And I have accepted her apology. So I now want to draw a line under this whole situation. Goodbye, Wendy. I don't think our paths will cross again.
Goodbye, Ken.
No, Tracy.
I mean, I know every...
It reminds me how wonderful it was to be loved back. And how lucky we were to have found one another.
Yes, you were. So Wendy Crozier can stick that in a pipe and smoke it.
Yeah.
Kettle's on. Listen, I'm sorry that it went a bit pear-shaped today. Tracy, she's got a bigger gob on her than I have.
Totally understandable. And after my chat with Ken, well, I actually feel somewhat at peace now, finally. Guilt's a heavy burden to bear.
Yeah, tell me about it.
But now I feel like free to be a better person without a gremlin sitting on my shoulder, holding me back. So thank you.
You're kidding me? After everything you've done for me and Alfie? Joe, it's funny, but in some ways we're alike now, me and you.
How so?
Well, we've both been given a chance for a fresh start. You've sorted all your stuff out with Ken, and I get to go back to Kevin and Jack with a clean slate.
I really am very proud of you, you know.
Yeah, me too. Or am I not allowed to say that?
You're allowed. And to celebrate, we've got a packet of double chopped chip cookies stashed in the cupboard.
Oh, I tell you what, I'm gonna miss this place.
Oh.
He looks dead sweet, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he's a noisy beggar.
Did Wendy not want to come in?
No, she's having a walk around the park so we can talk.
Right. Good news, I hope.
Well, I think so. Apparently, we can move back here next week.
Amazing.
Are you willing up?
I bet, yeah, I'm just glad to have you back.
I'm glad you're having me back. You are going to have to arrange it with social services, though, just to make sure they're happy with everything here.
Well, when is this? There's still loads to sort out.
No, it's fine. The house looks great, and I can do some bits, and I'm sure Jack will help out.
Right, OK, then, well, to celebrate your homecoming, I'm going to cook your favourite lunch. Chicken curry.
Oof, tell you what, I ain't half missed your cooking.
I thought you were going to help me with my presentation.
Well, we can do it tonight. There's no rush, is there?
I'm supposed to hand it in this afternoon.
Why'd you leave it to the last minute?
I told you, because I'm stuck.
You're going to have to start taking responsibility.
I can help you if you like.
No, it's fine. I'll do it myself.
I still heard back from Kevin.
No, I'll try him again in a bit. He needs to turn his phone on, don't he? Don't he, though, the numpty, though? Don't he, though, the numpty, though?
See how he looks at you. You've got a fan club.
You've been swigging the sherry?
Alfie, Kevin, me, 3 makes a fan club.
Don't do praise, I can't handle it.
Why? Because the only way's down?
All the smarts, Wendy.
Abi, look how far you've come for this little chap.
He's everything. And Jack and Kev, obviously. Yeah. Are you ready for non-silent again?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look, Wendy said that we need to enjoy our last few hours of freedom.
Wise woman.
I still can't believe that we're both coming home tomorrow. We've done it, Kev.
Oh, you did it.
Me, you, Jack, Alfie, the dream team. No offence, but a quarter of the dream team looks like death wound up.
I've had a day from hell,
Oh, no.
to be honest.
Well, just tell me over room temperature orange juice. Come on, let's go to the Rovers.
Look, can't we stay here?
Killjoy, oh, come on. I'll text Sal. Look, nights in the Rovers are going to be in short supply soon enough. Tell you what, though, Alfie goes out like a light.
Does he?
Yeah, oh, and I need to get Wendy some flowers or something. Right. Okay, so what's Mia saying?
Help!
Yeah, very predictable.
5 o'clock.
Go on, then. I'll have half a lemonade and half an orange. I'll pretend I'm having a buck's fizz.
You've done brilliantly. The courage you've shown, the bravery.
Well, steady on, Sal.
You'll be the most loved child in the world.
Oh, Sal.
I can't wait to see you pushing your buggy.
No, bags under my eyes.
Yeah, bonding with all the other yummy mummies.
Yeah, because that's going to happen. What, me swapping recipes for organic brownies?
Be good for you meeting other mums.
Yeah, I've had a baby, Sal, not a personality transplant. Oh, look at poor old knackered of them 10. Oh, I shouldn't have dragged you out. I'm sorry.
Don't be daft.
So go on then. This day from hell, what happened?
Narky customers. Jack being grumpy.
Don't you go dissing my Jack.
I wasn't there.
So did you manage to pull up the cop?
It's looking pretty good.
Keep having nightmares, so I'll leave him in fresh course.
You'll be fine.
It's funny, innit? You can have all the kit going, but there's still me, the Abi factor, which means it could all hang by a thread.
Shut it. You've done great. You're doing great.
Thanks, Kev.
Any gremlins in the machine won't be down to you. You played a blinder.
Yep, Tim says that Kevin needs a nice fur-lined papoose.
Oh, very thoughtful of him.
Oh, definitely fur-lined. Yeah, Alfie will be as snug as a bug.
Yeah, well, as long as it's the colour that goes with the silver in my beard.
We both know that's not true.
But you're part of the family now. Or at least I'd like you to be, if you want.
Oh, I'd love that.
Well, it's official then. You are now a partner in me and Alfie's big adventure. And Kev and Jack.
Hello. Hi. Wendy, I'm glad I caught you. I wonder if we might talk. Maybe a coffee at number 1?
Oh, well, I'm not sure, but...
Tracy won't be around.
Why would you be looking at...
I wasn't expecting to be around this late. Ken made me some supper.
Oh, check out Kenneth pulling out his best moves.
Oh, believe me, that is water under the bridge.
Right, well, as long as I'm not. And don't you let that crazy sexual tension between you and Ken put you off coming to visit.
I will definitely come and visit. As long as you never say that other thing ever again.
What, the crazy sexy Ken tension? Actually, you're right. No one should say that.
Right, that's it. I take it back. I'm never coming round again.
You'd better. And in all seriousness, you know, it made me feel like I've got a second chance, you know, like I might get it right this time. Which is something you could maybe think about with you and Ken.
See you later.
See you.
No offence, I'm not really in the mood for visitors.
Oh, well, I've had warmer welcomes.
Just being honest.
And I just wanted to see how you are, but voluntary scouring says it all.
Yeah, well, I'm moving out, aren't I?
Yeah, well, most people, they just throw dust around and leg it, but this is Mrs. Inch on acid. Is it my face you're imagining while you're scrubbing away? Is that why you legged it from ours like a scalded cat?
I'm a total idiot. You know, like, my life isn't enough of a mess.
Look, you're bound to find it hard seeing Alfie. The last thing I want to do is rub your nose in it.
I slept with Spider.
A spider?
So that's my ex from way back. Yeah, one minute we're having civilized conversation and the next I'm ripping his clothes off. Admit it, you're disgusted.
No.
It's not even like I've fallen back in love with him. He was there. I just wanted to feel something. Anything. Anything but blank.
So what is it then? Business lunch?
You're lonely. Nobody gets it. They say, oh, you know, you've got Leanne, you've got Simon, your friends. Just go out for a walk. Get a dog. Go travelling. You've got your whole life in front of you.
Feels like a death sentence.
Can't say it out loud, it's ungrateful.
Who to?
I don't know, like the universe? Should have been me on that slab. How did I dodge that bullet and he didn't?
Grief 101. Stop trying to find sense, because there is none. Not this helps me. On them days when them thoughts come crowding in and I find myself wallowing, it pings me back to sense. Seb had a good heart. Why did they pick him? Alfie's just an innocent kid. Why should he lose his dad? It's not fair.
The thing is that I do know that. Up here, I mean, I'm meant to be the expert.
Right, be honest. If Imran was still here, would you have dumped him for this spider?
Never in a million years.
Well, there you go then. You not trashed Imran's memory. It didn't mean anything. The spider, it was just your black elastic band. I want a pram with rhubars, or with them spinning blades on the wheels like that car in Greece. Have I got the wrong day? You don't look pleased to see us.
Oh, sorry. No, it's not you. Walking here, I passed a few old faces, Rita being one with Audrey. I wish I'd suggested we meet somewhere else.
Well, you haven't done out to them, have you?
No, but they remind me of someone I was. Is he asleep, or do I get to have a go with him?
I spark out, so do you want a cuppa?
I was going to buy you brunch.
Brunch? That's breakfast and lunch on a big plate, isn't it?
If you like. The special is cheese pie.
Ooh. Roy's actually made the crust himself, but I have picked quite a lot from around the edge.
Well, I'll have that, but with a discount for you raiding it.
Oh, Wendy, I was going to call you. I saw this musical advertised in Manchester and wondered if you fancied coming to see it on Saturday.
I'm busy, sorry.
Oh, next week then?
No, thanks.
Okay. This came to read my paper. I'll have a black coffee, please.
You two fallen out?
Tell me more about this weaponry you want on your James Bond pram.
Jenny loves Lee. No, that's his nappy-filling face. I'm going to text that to Kev. So it's funny, innit? Kids these days, they don't get a minute that's not photographed or videoed. They'll pretty much be able to watch their lives back in real time.
I'm glad mine wasn't recorded.
Have I missed something? I thought you two were getting on.
No. Well, we're no longer enemies, but I'm not sure it's right to be friends. Anyway, it was lovely to see you. We should do it again sometime.
Yes, and thank you, not just for the cheese pie, but for steering me through these months. Must have been like pushing a shopping trolley with 3 frozen wheels. I'll see you soon.
Can I have the bill?
It's already done.
Well, I shouldn't have said that. We've already crossed 2 million.
So?
Sorry.
Kev's not here.
No, he's swearing at a recipe book. He wanted to try and make a chicken jalfrezi.
Well, never heard of a takeaway.
No, it's good. He should have it nailed by the time Alfie's 21. Don't tell him I said that. No, you, Alfie.
Oh, well, if it is good, time to sling the leftovers to me.
Oh, no, if it's good, I'm inviting Wendy over and Ken.
Or you don't want to get involved with them two? Minefield back in the day, talk of the cabin they were.
Yeah, but I don't think either of them want to be falling out.
Yeah, well, whatever happens, you don't want to be the one that gets blamed. It's all fair. Tell your mum to keep her neb out.
Sarah, David's been... Hiya.
Oh, you don't do coffee intravenously, do you?
I think that's more of an Ancoats thing. Listen, just an idea. I don't suppose you'd let Tyra have Alfie for a couple of hours, would you? You know, maybe give you a bit of a rest? I mean, Toya just wants to be part of his life. She just wants to support him.
I know.
So...
Yeah, all right.
Oh, all right. Cheers, Abby.
Hiya.
Hey, what's going on?
I wondered if you might want to take Alfie for a little walk.
What, just randomly? Yeah, Abby's got loads of work to do at the garage, haven't you?
Yeah.
Is this a setup?
No. Yeah, it is. But I want you to know that you are really welcome to spend time with Alfie. So, how about it? I'm not really working, but I could do with a warm coffee for the first time in a while. Just don't do a runner with him to Costa Rica like I was going to do, eh? I'm so sorry. I'm so tired.
So, what do you reckon? I could do your lunch to go? Yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks.
Great.
Yeah. Right, coffee.
Oh, yes, please.
I wouldn't mind, but that one day you'll be able to forgive me for taking your daddy away from you.
Hey, how's it going?
Gotta go.
Tired. Polo neck wedding dress.
For who?
This is a private convo. No, it's private. We all gob. What are you talking about?
I'm planning a surprise wedding for me and Viz.
Oh, you never are.
Is that a good idea?
Yeah, of course it is. And he's got his partner in crime to help him.
Who?
Me.
All right, well, it should go without a hitch then.
Eh? No pun intended, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we are getting hitched and it's going to be the best day of our lives.
Yeah, as long as you get the dress right. And the flowers, and the music, and them little mini bits of foods that they put on trays.
Yeah, all right, I get it.
Right, don't scare him.
Well, I'm really happy for you, mate.
Cheers.
Right, let's go dress shopping.
Right, just help me then, right? Don't bulldoze me, just be gentle.
Gentle's one of my middle names.
How many middle names have you got?
Griff isn't going to leave me alone.
Hey, I come with news on the flashy car.
Flashy car?
The frilly one. Right, well, I've seen Beth, and she says she'll take a look at it and try and make it into something wearable.
What, you've told her about the wedding?
It's a wedding dress. I had to.
Well, great, that's 5 people that know now.
Well, what else you gonna do? You can't take it back. Well, I've done you a favour.
Look, you're right. Thank you. If she's remaking it, she could add a bit of leopard print. Fizz loves it.
You are kidding, aren't you?
Yeah, of course. Cheers. And obviously she's...
Yeah, definitely 2 missed calls.
Well, leave it then. Maybe they'll get the message.
Look, Aggie's not the only one on duty. That's why I'm on tap water. You can't say 365, 24/7 and not walk the walk, can you?
Well, I'd let them do the walking personally.
Who do they think when she Hill?
Oh, so you're getting your money's worth then?
Absolutely. Look, if I were to splash out every time Fizz gets the urge to walk down an aisle, I'd be on Poverty Row.
The hair's running, mate.
Thank you, Jess.
Good choice.